Man. Woman. 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 Man. Look at my eyes. So I fell asleep on the couch last night in my clothes. I mean, my bedding wasn't dry, so that I did have a reason. But and what's cool about sleeping on a couch is that you kind of forget where you are. Like, I think I thought I was in my bed, and I heard this crunching, and I'm like, "What's that sound?" And it was my cat eating. Interesting rendering going on, everybody. How's your rendering? It is off the charts. 9/11 was really big. I mean, but it's, yeah, like yesterday was big. You really feel that charge. And it was funny. Someone, was saying, "Happy birthday, 9/11." And 9/11 turned 21, so now they can go to the bars. Now they're free to like roam around, tell their story. It's a great story. Really, if you think of this as like a movie, like you're in a movie, if you're a sovereign, you're the main character in your movie. And it's just like one, amazing scene after the next. And I think that's in our memories, that's in our ancestral vein. And how freely is your ancestral vein running? Are you like really angry at things in your life that you attribute to your ancestors that's bad? Like, oh, they were slaves, they were indentured servants, they were what else can be the wrong color? I mean, whatever. And you're sticking to the story that, one's better than the other. One color's better than the other. It's so weird. You couldn't be here without being different colors. It's like beautiful ombre, isn't it? I'd love to see all the colors lined up. I'm sure someone's done that. Be a lot of colors. Does the light come from the dark, or does the dark come from the light? The question I asked at that gratitude movie was, does flow state precede gratitude, or does gratitude precede flow state? And he didn't know what I was talking about. And I was sitting in the chair, and I'd watched the show, and I really didn't have any questions. I was like, I wish I had a question, because I did want to see what I'd do in that situation, right? I don't know what I'm going to do. So it's very spontaneous. And what I he didn't really answer my question because he didn't know what I was talking about, but it's an 8. It's like flow turns to gratitude, gratitude turns to flow, right? It's the infinity symbol. It's a magical spell, as was yesterday. Dudes. I said something the other day about it's like, what a life, what a life. But then I thought of the Wicked Witch. Is she of the West? I can never remember if it was East or West. I think she was the Wicked Witch of the West. Of the East? I don't know. West East? Wicked Witch of the West East. And she's like, what a world, what a world. She goes down into the earth and dissolves. What a life, what a life. I mean, it just has the same, like, you know, if I can kind of flip the energies of like, oh, that's bad, her dissolving. You know, why not dissolve? That is the question. Your spine's really important, everyone. And you're all feeling it. I'm gonna switch. Sleeping on a couch. There, my beauties. The earth was wet today. And I'm like, did it rain? There was either a really, really heavy mist or it rained, which is Oregon. But yeah, it's turning. It's turning. I looked at the weather and it's like 65, 72, nothing in the 80s. So it's been really nice gradual decline. It's gonna go down this fall, guys. Isn't that incredible? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you just keep watching and you don't know what I'm talking about. Why do you keep watching? I don't know. Just a question. Looking for something? You looking for something? You lost something? Have you lost something? You can find it. You just get to go to a place where you don't mind if you're wrong. You're like, oh my gosh. Whoa. And you know what? It's not like even wrong. It's like you were just like caught up in a web, you know? And we've all been caught up in a web. I really don't know where you guys are actually. Like, are you curious? Are you like, this is hurting a little bit. Maybe there's some truth to this. Ow. And it's not the propaganda that's going to get you, it's the truth. It's just going to fuck with you, man. You know, like, you got to start getting deep, grow those roots, you know, connect to the earth. That's where the shoe's off. And, you know, it's like 3:30 in the morning. I've already hung out with the beautiful moon. My spine is aligning with these energies. So if you're already getting up, go outside, go draw, go write, go cry, you know, like, it's the best time to do it. There's a lot of support. The sun's about to come up, you know. It's exponentially longer hours that time of day. Especially if you don't do, you know what, before you go to sleep. Is that really that fun? Is it really that fun? Look around your life. How's it going? You know, I did really like the movie with Tom Cruise, Penelope Cruz, and they even started dating. Something Sky, Tangerine Sky, Orange Sky. And there's a moment that's a really cute scene. And, you know, he's like, they're drawing each other there. And, you know, she draws this kind of like, what do they call the caricature of him? And Vanilla Sky. And then he draws her like beautifully, just like he renders her. He is in awe. And, you know, he's just like bewildered, befuddled. Like, who is this girl? And she says something like, you know, you always have a choice to turn everything around in a moment. You always have a moment just to turn it all around. And he's just like, what? Great sight. Great movie, good soundtrack. You know, there's so many movies I want to watch, but then I fall asleep on the couch. And I can't, like, you know, if I lived alone, I would put a movie on right now. I'd be doing, like, you know, vacuuming. But everybody's still asleep. It's okay, though. I'm not going to complain about my children living with me, you know, and growing up. And the amazing witness I get to observe with that. And, you know, my daughter Audrey told me the other day, she's like, you know, I like it that you don't bug me. And I'm like, well, we're all hermiting together, you know. I know I want my space, so why wouldn't you? Interesting, right? I used to not give my husband space. Totally. He was like, can't you tell when I don't want to talk? I'm like, fuck you. And that would hit me. I'm like, oh, actually, that really hit me when he said that. And I was like, oh, I don't think he wants to talk from his vibration over there. So I just wouldn't. And that went on for a long time, and then we got here, which is beautiful. I'm all sovereign and shit. I can do what I want. Nobody's telling me what to do. You know, but, you know, at the same point, if that ever happens, no one is going to tell me what to do. Still, you know, like, but it'll be in harmony, right? You know, there might be like crashes here and there, but, you know, there's a core, you know. Man. Solar plexus. Ooh, solar plexus sacral. Orange yellow vibration. How do we go up that ladder? Go up that kundalini. That kundalini. Kundalini. And I'm just massaging that area. Just swaying back and forth. This is how my knees are. This is how I'm sitting. Just going back and forth. Oh, this is long. Okay, my friends. You know, when you understand your chart, I just read my my Venus and Pisces. What am I talking about? I have something in the 8th house, and I think it's Venus and Pisces, or Pisces and Venus. Venus. Oh my gosh. What? Anyway, I read it, and it's so legit. It's ridiculously accurate. And it's like, you're probably gonna be really what I am. But one thing it says, like, you can be a costume designer. You do really well as a costume designer. Oh my, that sounds like a fun one. You know, just to see somebody and be like, oh. I was actually, when I was walking in Northwest Portland, there was a guy standing there and he had like polyester, like gray shorts on, and probably like a polyester button-up shirt with like a shirt underneath it, kind of a cool, like, it's a baseball hat. You know, he was smoking and asked to use his lighter, and his whole outfit was just great. I'm like, this ensemble is so great. And he's like, wow. I go, yeah, I just like the color pattern, and you just suits you. And you know, just to go out in the world and really recognize and look at people, you know, like, what is their wardrobe? And we're supposed to all look the same, but, you know, like, that's besides the point. That's not even the right thing, but this is so long. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? I will tell you what's crazy. My lips are still dry. What's crazy is to not talk to yourself. You are crazy if you don't talk to yourself. Who else should you talk to? Literally, who else should you talk to? And then you just watch that boob tube, as my mother called it. And that's just talking at you. When you have all the time in the world, just talk to yourself. You know, one time, my mom had just had it with us. We were downstairs probably watching, like, I don't know, probably like maybe like dude, I don't even know, something stupid. And but this is the great act. So she walks downstairs and she looks at us, because she probably asked us to like turn off the TV and come help or get outside or something, and we just ignored her. And so she came and she like walked to the wall where the TV was plugged in and cut the cord to the boob tube. And yeah, that's wielding some power. That's going to 11. That's right. So now I gotta go to 12. Funnily, it's a funnel. Funnily, when I got engaged, I wanted my ring bigger than my mom's. I wanted diamond just bigger than my mom's. I didn't even get a carat. It was like below a carat, just whatever. So that for $1,414. I worked that play. That was fun. That was a play. No one's even wearing a mask. All right, I'm moving. I'm grooving. I love you all. Namaste.